It's recording.
Good God. What's the questions? Get the questions on the side of the screen.
The questions. Right. Do you want to see the camera?
Of course
I don't want to see myself. From where? We're in where, by the way?
Yeah, sorry, we're in where.
Yeah.
It's a tiny little place with lots of canals and strange inhabitants. So, we begin again.
You're leaving here next Friday. You're coming down to us.
Yeah.
What do you want to get out of your week at GSK House?
Present my project to the manager, and he's coming down on Tuesday. Finish it. Send my project to the director of HR, director of respiratory, and data transformation project lead, because they're the people that so far have agreed to use and try and implement my ideas. I feel that the most important one currently is to get the approval and give the feedback to the operators, because I have to show them that I'm very proud. I say proud. I'm proud of them for giving me the opportunity to it enabled me to learn so much more than I would have ever learned sitting at a desk.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, I wouldn't want to leave the manufacturing site. I don't actually want to leave the manufacturing site. I feel that you're so connected to the core sharp end of the business. You see the product being made, all the factors that come together, and you see it all come together to the job. And that's when you feel like that's what's going to be patient. Whereas I think when I'm going to GSK House, I just feel that I'm too removed.
For me is, I really want to finish my project on time, and we don't have a lot of time left. 9 weeks isn't a long time to get a project completed. It really isn't, but I was ambitious and I took on the challenge in the sense that I come away feeling that I've really made a difference. Yeah, the project is one, and how I could simply just put it down simply into a one sentence, to leave the door so open whenever I leave, so that it's still open for whenever I come back. Because to be honest, I could see myself working at GSK. I also want to get round a couple of people, make some meetings again with IT security to see if I can sort of build a bridge towards my dissertation, talk to some people about getting some ideas.
Obviously I'd like to finish my project, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist, like Danny boy here. And I only found out yesterday, I've got till Tuesday to finish it. I'm a long way away, so that'll be my weekend discovered. It's not a case of just finishing it, it's a case of presenting it to the right people and getting the support and getting the backing. That's the key thing. You don't want the project just to disappear. You want it to actually influence the way people think in the company and change, their behaviours as such. So that's what I want to try and do over the last 2 weeks, just influence the way the company thinks, especially on the site level.
So are there any activities and meetings you want to do on our development week?
Oh, the last week?
Yeah, the very last week.
Oh, any activities and meetings I want to do there? I would like to speak to people about the graduate scheme, and I've already made meetings in relation to that. And I've got meetings with previous people on the graduate scheme, just to ask them what it's like and how it sort of fits in with the process. Rockstar.
I put rockstar. What about activities?
Oh, activities. Well, first of all, not get trapped in the revolving doors at GSK House. I have a bit of an issue with them doors.
Harry has been to GSK House twice.
Yeah.
And has got stuck in the revolving doors twice.
Yeah. It's a pretty good record. I'd love to go for a paddle in that little fountain in the GSK House. You just look so out of place. I'd like to go back on the production line for a shift.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to go back on the production line for one last time. Say goodbye to all my pals.
I want to meet Andrew, would he?
We've discussed this many times.
We have.
Working at office.
But he is there sometimes. We could find out when he's there and
wave at him.
Wave at him like, hey, did you get my email? We could be friends!
It's not quite related to activities, but it's related to meetings. Does that say meetings?
Yeah.
But then I found it.
Did you promise to work on your soft skills, but with all the work did you forget? I forgot. No, actually, no, that's not.
Hold on, what would you classify as soft skills?
I have no idea.
Obviously, soft skill is your interpersonal skills.
Communication-wise, how you come across.
Yeah, interpersonal skills. You know how you come across. Do you show respect?
Because I've always been developing my skills in this internship.
Absolutely. Not a day gone by when I haven't developed a skill of some sort. It's I can't say this is completely the right role. I'm not technically advanced. However, I definitely think that coaching people and training people is definitely a role that I can do, and developing the training packages.
I've also completely broadened my knowledge of the pharmaceutical industry through site tours, through going out and making meetings at GSK House and as well whenever I've gone out on site tours with various people from finance, procurement, R&D.
It's been a big learning experience.
It
I think
has.
one thing that everyone can say they've achieved, every intern over the past, is providing a fresh pair of eyes. And I think that one thing me and Daniel have done is just showed them how they could reapproach things in a different manner.
Do you think you've made a difference?
I think I know. When you get people sitting there going, I'm using that, send that to me, I'll put it in a training plan. It's quite rewarding. All I had in front of me a week ago was a bunch of interview transcriptions, thousands of words. It's an idea floating around in my head. And I thought to myself, if anything's going to work, it needs to be done colourfully, simply, and it needs to be standardised. And I think that's what I've achieved.
Have you enjoyed doing this?
Have you enjoyed doing it?
What? The internship or the video?
The internship.
Yeah, of course, you said that ages ago. Who do you want to thank?
Who do I want to thank? I obviously like to thank the Saltaire Foundation for this amazing opportunity.
Same here.
It's opened a lot of opportunities for me. Just going on this internship has meant that people have been contacting me about future placements and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's getting the name out there, and it's giving me contacts in areas of the world I wouldn't even imagine. So I'd obviously like to thank Ailey for creating these internships.
You've been awesome.
But I think if there's one thing else I'd want everyone to do is make sure the internship, everyone that goes to the manufacturing site regardless, just make sure everyone goes in and does a shift on a manufacturing site or something, because you'll feel so much more involved in the process.
I think it's time we go to the pub.
Well, no, I've got a meeting now, mate.
Oh yeah, you got a meeting. Sucks to be you.